Version 2 of Pyro. I suppose it's probably going to be a little faster this time, because I already did this. I don't want to do it again, but whoa. I'm going to do it again. I didn't mean to do that. Because, this is one of the ones I really wanted to get done, Like, I didn't like all the new Pyros I was seeing. I didn't like all the new Benjis I was seeing, so I did those two first. And that mic volume, man, it just obliterated me. I like how you can see through the barrels of the guns in this. Like, I don't know why. Anyways, so we're gonna go over these things just really quick as opposed to spending a lot of time on them. I always use this because you can do everything you need to do as a Pyro, which is spy check and save your teammates from dying when they're on fire and burn people. That is what you do as a Pyro. As a Flog Pyro, you cannot air blast, so you are useless when your teammates are on fire. As you can see, I have 0 kills with this. I've never even used it. Backburner, it's good. Situational use. You want to be on a map that you can take advantage of that, like a map with a lot of different ways to get to a lot of different places, so you can come up behind people, you can drop down on people, like whatever the situation is. You need to be able to get behind people. And Pyro's fat and ugly, so you can't exactly like sneak around like a spy. You need to be able to use the map in order to get your advantage. Degreaser, it's cool. You do less damage and you do less afterburn. So if you're looking to like use your shotgun or melee a lot, Degreaser. If you're gonna be burning people more, don't use a Degreaser. Rainblower, no, just. I mean, if you want to be in Pyro Vision, go for it. But it's horrible. I mean, it was kind of cool for like 12 minutes, and then it stopped being cool. Secondaries, you get the Man Melter. Go over that first because it's the only thing you should use if you're using a Flog. If you use the Flog in anything other than the Man Melter, just stop being a Pyro. You're not doing your teammates any good when they die. If a medic dies because he burns to death in front of you and you can't save him, you're ruining your team. You need your medic alive. You need everybody alive, because if anybody on your team is dead, they're not helping your team. And if you can stop them from dying, you need to do it. And not very many classes have that capability. So when you have that chance, take it. As everybody likes the detonator, so do I. I also really like the Scorch Shot, though. I only have 228 kills on it because of 10 times servers, because it's like ridiculously OP in 10 times servers. The blast radius is like humongous, it's like half the map. But, it's great for like spy checking in normal games because it blows up when it hits the ground. It can be fun for knocking people off the map too, but it's kind of meh. When you have like the detonator, it's a little bit better because you get those crits when it hits flaming people still, I think, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it does. Why am I even questioning that? The flare gun, you might as well not use it if you have the detonator. The only reason you would want to use the flare gun over the detonator is maybe because you absolutely can't stand the sound it makes, which is that horrible little whistle thing. Going into the melee weapons, I use the home wrecker a lot. I hate spies, so I like to be able to remove sappers. And I mean, it's always relevant to remove sappers. If the spy somehow, like, kills your NG, or, he's just an idiot and he leaves all of his stuff unattended, or, like maybe it's the teleporter, so he's not near it, that's understandable, but there's a spy, you can save the teleporter, whatever else, and it could totally change the tide of the game. So, good to use when you've got a lot of NGs, which, you do often have a lot of NGs. And you're not really going to be using melee much as a Pyro unless you're like, extinguishing. That's about it. Hamshank, Fire Axe, Frying Pan, etc. Just Postal Plumber. Well, that's a little different. But these guys, they're all just reskins, blah, blah, blah. This thing, I've never used it. I suppose it's kind of cool. You have enough ways to, like, make people on fire, though. You don't really need this to do it, and you might as well. If you're resorting to melee, it's probably because you can't use your other two weapons effectively, so you want to be doing damage. You don't want a minus damage penalty on a melee. Extinguisher, everybody knows about this. Back Scratcher, great when your team doesn't have medics. I've read that you can use it to help build for a medic because it takes longer to heal you back to full health, so it's like longer time that the medic is healing somebody who isn't in the blue. So that's kind of cool. Lollipop, it's a reskin, but you get Pyro land, so yay. Neon Annihilator is similar to this, except for wet people get crit, and you'd get no random crits. Sort of cool. How often are people wet? Not very often. Postal Pummeler, kind of cool. I mean, you know, whatever. But you get that minus 50% damage to people who aren't burning. So that's kind of dumb. Power Jack, you move faster, you get more health, or you get health on a kill, but you die easier. So I don't really use it. 10 times server, yes. I mean, like, just yes, you fly. You go faster than a scout in a 10 times server, so that's fun. Different loadouts, though. I mean, this is like my general loadout. If there's no NGs on my team, I'll switch to Extinguisher if I have medics, or the Back Scratcher if I do not have medics. You know, this is just my vintage one because I thought it was cool. I normally, like I said, don't use the flare gun otherwise. But Backburner, you know, it's for sneaking up on people. None of these really, like, affect that. I suppose the Power Jack might be kind of cool. I don't really ever use the Backburner, though, because you can't air blast people because of the 150% air blast cost. And I like to be able to do that. It's really helpful for your team. If you're going to use the Decreaser, you should probably use the Reserve Shooter, but I just hate it because you don't have a lot of shots, and I don't really like doing the whole you know, like, quick switch to the shotgun from, like, you know, air blasting people into the sky. I don't like that. What I do with the Degreaser is I extinguish. And I know you can, like, use this to stack the weapon switch speeds and do it faster, but I like to have a second way to, like, make people on fire, so this is a little bit more effective. Rain Blower, Festive Flare Gun, Lollipop. This is like when I want to look like a total noob. This is the class that I choose. You know, just Pyro Vision, all of the things, and like the 10-cent cosmetic items to just look like, you know, I'm totally cool. So let's get into playing after this and see where we go from here. Whoops, I don't want that. There we go. Let's get rid of this horrid thing. I chose to... I'm going to shut this off really quick. I chose to go to Junction because it's a small map. Pyro tends to excel at small maps. Or, like, you know, enclosed spaces, rather. He's not the best at just, like, you know, getting, just, you know, like, big open maps. He doesn't really do well in. Stop being on fire, man. Stop killing my team. No. I hate flag pyros with a passion. He's probably going to be a problem for me because of that oomph. I mean, don't get me wrong, the flag is a good weapon if you want to just kill people, but I don't play like that, so I just don't use it. I don't even see why you would want to use it most of the time, you know? It's just, it's not even like an option in my brain half the time. Like, I'm just like, you know, whatever, I don't want to be that guy. Oh, there's a sentry gun over there. We're going to lose. Cool. I don't think my team knows how to this guy, like, doesn't even know the map. Like, really, what is my team doing? We have, like, 100 Pyros. Why is it that I was like, I want to be a Pyro, and then everybody on that team was like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. Like, really? Can this demo do things? I'd appreciate it. Get out of here, Scout. What moved it? Killed me? Man, friggin' Pyrovision Scout just killed me. I'm like, I don't feel good about myself anymore. This Joseph Gaming guy. 2003. Has he been playing this game since 2003? I mean, that's not even possible, but, I mean, he's been playing games since 2003, or maybe he was born in 2003. That makes more sense. Oh my god. I need to, like, mute Steam chat notifications, because this is horrible. Someone, and they know who they are, is spamming my messages. I'm gonna get a destruction with my detonator. Or I'm gonna be that Pyro. Let me just be that Pyro. Just come in here and just wreck everybody's day. You don't exist anymore. What? Alright, random crits are okay with me. Oh, how did he do so much damage so fast? What even is? So that's a weird thing. Like, Pyros, when they have their fights, it normally ends with one person with almost full health and the other person is dead. Well, I just noticed my mic is really far away from my face. I hope you guys heard things that I was saying this whole time. I really don't want to be redoing Pyro for like the 3rd time because of my mic. I'm going to be so mad if you guys can't hear me. Or couldn't, rather. What the? Get out of here, you stupid bastard. Just because you got me once doesn't mean you're going to do it again. What is happening over there? That's probably that, like, Joseph Gaming guy. He's pretty good. He's, you know. Anyway, so I, like, got into commentary mode now, and I'm just not even playing the game anymore. And I really need to stop doing that. Or, like, whoa. Anyways, getting back to playing the game here. I'm gonna die. Nope. So, things you need to do as a Pyro in order to not be a total noob. You need to just be air blasting all the people that you see that are on fire. You don't need to worry about them being a spy. If they are a spy, they're gonna get blown back. They're not actually going to like live through anything. Oh boy, we're so close. Or sorry, Jesus, I'm like getting really confused. What, are you a spy too? Why are you backing away from me? If you air blast a spy that's on fire from the other team, he will be knocked back. He will not get put out. So, you can do that, it's fine. And you'll know. I mean, your team members don't go flying, they just stop being on fire. And that's always cool. Dude, I am getting those reflects like a mofo right now. It's beautiful. So, anyways, make sure your teammates are never on fire. Just, like, try your best to make sure that just never happens. Because if that happens, you're not doing your job. Second, you need to be spy checking constantly. Like, even if you just saw this guy, spy check him. Because maybe he was, like, eternal rewarded. And, you know, now he's a spy. Just give up. Whoa, century ahead. Century ahead. Holy balls. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Help. Oh god, now you're gonna get it because I was on fire. There you go, buddy. You're not a spy. You're the stupid Pyro Vision scout again. Yeah, so you just make sure, because these guys, I mean, they wouldn't have died because it was, you know, medic and... Why are you on fire? There we go. I think I'm, like, lagging a little bit. Dang it. Alright. Oh, whoa. Whoa. See, I'm gonna win this one, because I'm walking away from the Pyro. That's how you win a Pyro fight. You walk away from the Pyro. If you're the one walking towards the other Pyro, you're probably going to lose. Because of the way just valve servers work. Or valve, why do I keep saying that? The way source physics work is, you know, you just don't win. I'm sorry, like, I'm getting distracted really easily. I'm kind of tired. I've been awake for like 14, no, longer than that. No, shorter than that. I woke up like 12 hours ago. I only got 6 hours of sleep, and that was after being awake for like 30-something hours. So I'm still pretty exhausted from the whole 30-something hour thing. That's what I was trying to do earlier, just to show you guys, like, the detonator, the detonator jump, I suppose you could call it, is very useful. It can get you to places that, like, normally you just can't. Like, I don't even think, like, a scout can't even jump that, but you can with the detonator. The scorch shot will give you a small boost, but it'll get you up to, like, maybe here where my crosshair is. It won't get you over. Probably a little higher than that, like I'm going a little under, but, stop it. What are you doing? Are you a spy? Yeah. That's a way you can tell that you're dealing with a spy is, you'll hear the burning sound, like, you'll, like, hear your flames make a different noise when you're hitting a spy. It's kind of more of like an airy sound as opposed to like just a straight up like, you know, it's not that sound. It's different. Like, it doesn't make that sound unless you're hitting a spy. So, you know, plus you can do that. I mean, it's not really helpful. I guess it could get you a kill, gets you an assist if they hit somebody with it, but that is a pretty normal result. Nope. 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 Just hang back for a little bit while I'm pea covered. No. No, not getting them reflex anymore. Thanks, man. I need ammos. Thanks for the ammo, buddy. I need health hardcore. Medic, please. Medic, please. Oh my God. Let's go get that A. Get some A. Gross. I hear a century. There it is. I'm on P now. I was gonna say on fire. That wasn't obvious. Nope. Oh, we got like an Uber, and I'm just like trying to detonate people from a distance here. really gonna stop people from getting out of there, but I suppose getting in there works too. Notably dangerous. I like dominating people there. I only got 8 points. Like, I feel like I did more than 8 points worth of work. Anyways, gotta focus here on actually getting you guys some tips, because I'm getting distracted, like I said, because I'm tired. And it's gonna be hard for me to not repeat myself, so sorry if I do, because I want to make sure I cover everything, but I don't remember if I said it in this video or the last Pyro video where, like, you couldn't hear anything I said. As I adjust the mic closer to my face. So I'm using a headset, but it's around my neck. I have a surround sound system that's like amazing. And I don't get to use it very much, but I can right now. So I want to. But I also have the time to record these, and I know I'm not going to get interrupted. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. It's hard to say, like, what would be the best. I don't really like being over here. There's nobody else over here, though. So I guess I kind of have to be. You're gonna die. 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 Oh. I guess nobody's going to the other one, either. The heavy's here now. I'll go up to the other side, since they're probably expecting red to come from that side. Hey, yep. None of you. That's like what I say in this game. It's kind of weird. Why do I say that all the time? Oh, they're at B now. So yeah, the most important things is like spy checking all the time. And, you know, you'll learn how to spy check better eventually. It'll just take getting used to, you know. Once you figure out what's normal for, like, a class, you'll figure out pretty easily what's abnormal for a class. Like, if you see a Pyro walking around like this guy, like, I would probably think, well, she's saying help. So that's pretty normal for, like, this situation. There's, like, 100 people on point, and nobody cares. I do that too, you know. But, Neon Annihilator, oh, Pyro. Good luck, bro. Anyways. So, like, spy checking, like, you know, this guy came out and, like, he shouldn't be behind a medic and not be firing at him, you know what I mean? Like, there is never a time where that makes any sense at all. Spies just become obvious to you once you've played TF2 for long enough. There are very, very, very few spies that actually use the disguises and, like, get away with it. Most really good spies seem to more rely on cloaking and just getting backstabs and, like, headshots and stuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not, like, the best person to do that. I'm a horrible spy. But from my experience, like, there's no such thing as, like, a good spy who's disguised. Like, they tend to all suck. I don't want to walk towards you, man. Like I said, I would lose. Whoa. That knockback. Isn't he using the shortstop? Like, what's up with that? Stop being on fire. Idiot. Being on fire and stuff. Whoa. Okay, he does have the force of nature. So that was a clear spy. That is a really weird sentry position. I don't know. Get out. I think that's pretty much it for Pyros. I see a lot of them. You know, they'll see like a burning teammate and I go, bleh! And that makes me want to like punch them in their heads, because, you know, like really, you do have to like. It's like adding insult to injury, that you're so stupid that you don't know how to like air blast me out of near death, and I just die. But you're like trying to make it worse or something. Like that's how it feels. It's like, you know, just stop, dude. Like, just no. The obvious decloak. Pretty sure he's a spy. You know, he just came out of a weird area, so I thought he was a spy. He's probably doing what I'm doing now, though, and just kind of sneaking around, seeing if I could catch anybody off guard. Because, you know, Pyros are good at that. Another thing about the detonators, it kind of gives away your position. Like, you just gotta do the M1s. None of that. Whoa, dude. Shortstop scout out of nowhere. He's actually doing pretty good. Surprising. I don't really see very many shortstop scouts doing good, especially with Gibbous and Pyro vision. But, you know, it happens. Spy has dead ringer. No way. Like, who does that in this game and age? My God. You're on fire. You're on fire. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it! Alright, he didn't even do anything. Whoa. I didn't see the soldier there. There's too many flames. Couldn't see anything. Zack of all trades. Z-A-C does not spell Zack. Sorry, it's a song. Probably nobody knows. That's okay. I don't know. It's just, again, just turning into like a half an hour long commentary instead of just tips. Let me see, like, I don't know. I want to know the basics, you know, like, don't let your teammates be on fire. Light things on fire. Spy check constantly. Don't walk in front of heavies. When you are up against a heavy and they're not in a situation like that where they're like in a door, like on the other side of a doorway, what you want to do is juke around their fire. They're slow, and when they're spun, they turn slower. What is this guy doing? I'm a man-mounter, Pyro. Now we lose. Like, thanks, buddy. Oh. I just blew myself up, but that guy hit me once before I did it. So yeah. I mean, it's difficult at first for players to be a Pyro, because they just tend to suck. You know, they're like, I'm gonna be a flog Pyro, and I'm gonna use to, like, you know, I don't know, just stupid things like the flog. You just don't do that. Why did everything get darker? Did somebody knock out a light? What just happened? That was weird. He's coming straight there. That was so funny. I don't know. I wish like I could show you guys more like useful footage of me doing this as opposed to jumping up a thing next to a staircase. But I can't really think of any good options on this map, really. I mean, other than just being able to like jump up onto the points from the ground, like A from the ground, you can do that. And that's kind of helpful. This guy should have Uber. There's no reason to use it, but yeah, you can just pop right up here, and that's kind of nifty. Like, even that scout was like, what's happening? And he looks like he's played this game for a while. Who is he? Like, let's see if he's doing good. He's too fast. Does. No, I don't know. He just got here. So, that's not really like I'm using a spy, but maybe like I'll still spy check. Still spy check if he comes up here. So like I said, you just never know. So like this guy's a noob. He's letting his scout die. That's not a very nice thing to do. You don't let your teammates die. No, get out of here. Oh yeah, I thought you had the caber. Thanks. Gotta just get out of the way of that guy. I don't know why he didn't go get this. As you can see, I mean, I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm 44 and 12. That doesn't say much in this server, because, I mean, there's not a lot of good players in this server, to be honest. Like, I don't want to, like, toot my own horn, but, there's not really much competition. I'm not going that way. Saw that sentry up there, like, I'll let them know there's a sentry up there, but I'm not going that way. I think the best method would not to be go like this way, because I'd be this side. Oh, there's a sentry over here too. Really, I need to be like I would go demo in this situation. Like if I wasn't doing this tutorial, I'd go demo. And actually, you know what? Lesson number 1: if you have 6 pyros on your team, don't be a pyro. Go something else. Like, I didn't notice that because I'm distracted. I'm doing this tutorial thing. But you don't need 6 pyros. Nobody needs 6 pyros. We need a medic is what we need. If we don't have a medic, like we're just done for. Die. Yeah, you gotta learn that you can't do that. Like, look at these 4 spies. Do not be spies anymore. Stop it. Like, just no. No more spies. We need some more real classes, like more demos. No. Are you not dying? Why are you alive? Why am I don't know. I'm like so in the pyro mindset because I've been trying to rack my brain about all of the things pyro. I can't demo right now. I guess horrible. No bad flaggy. You got hit. No. 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 Anyway, I'm gonna end this. I'm not actually being like a demo. I mean, I'm not actually being a pyro anymore. So, with that, I'm out. My head hurts. I'm tired. Enough of this. Thanks for watching. If you need me to go anything, need me to go into any detail on pyro, I can do that. Like, I'm a pretty good pyro. That was like the first class I really picked up. Was Pyro. I tend to do good, like, every time I play Pyro, unless, like, you know, my choice doesn't make sense for the server or the map. And those types of things are something you're just gonna have to get used to. Like, you know, whoa there. This is down. Okay. I'm gonna die now. There went that plan. Death. Death and destruction to me. Alright, well I killed a dude, so that's fine. Anyway, ending this. Goodbye.